want to drag that.
Yeah. We can move on.
What else is greasy in the streets?
Actually, technically it is greasy and it is in the streets, but it's a pretty cool thing though. I think a taco stand in Mexico City received a Michelin star, and this is the first time that this has happened.
Salute to that. I'll give a rose, a little
I think that's super dope. But like, so it's a small little taco stand. El Califa de Leon. It's in San Rafael neighborhood, right? Mexico City in Mexico.
Salute.
And all they have is 4 things on their menu.
Okay.
All 4 of the things are tacos.
Speak on them.
All of the tacos are beef.
Speak on
It's just different cuts, right?
Okay.
And then the chef actually even said all it is just the tortilla, the meat, and either red or green sauce, and that's it. And they were saying, I read the article, there were a couple articles, right? But the main one that I read, it was saying, it's just the simplicity, but the quality of the ingredients. And that's what earned that Michelin star, which, as a lot of you may or may not know, typically Michelin stars are reserved for, the high scale gourmet, restaurants that are impossible to get reservations at, know. And so it's actually pretty cool. This opens up a whole world. And I mean, it's like you can look at it like, oh, it opens it up for different demographics, right? But it's more so the type of food. Like, it's like in a world, in a culinary world where you cook for years, and it's like you think like, oh, if I don't have this type of restaurant, or if I don't get into this type of restaurant and work there, I'll never get a Michelin star. This makes it attainable. Like it just makes it attainable for anything. Like, you could cook any kind of food, and be it a tiny little tacos. They came and they presented him with a white coat. He didn't even put it on because the heat makes the meat, and the meat is good though. So
what was that though? What was that though?
I said the heat makes the meat, and the meat is good though, and so that's what earned him the Michelin star. Right, was the meat, and so it's just too hot in there. It's it's a 10 by 10 little. It's not even a truck. It's a little stand on the sidewalk. Like it's so it's the complete opposite of what you would envision, and I just think it's really cool. Like it opens up so many doors for so many chefs all around the world. Self-taught, professionally trained, running your own business, working for somebody else, high-scale restaurant, street food. Like, who would have thought a street food would ever get like a Michelin star? I think that's awesome.
That's facts, though. And that's fact. And I salute that wholeheartedly, though. What's the name of them again, though?
The El Califa, Tacos El Califa.
Tacos El Califa de Leon. Salute, right? Hey. You get my highest regards, right?
Absolutely.
But at the same time, let me play devil's advocate real quick, right? So are they giving Michelin stars to just anybody?
Oh no, this is the only one. This is the only one that's
no way do I pull up on you. You only got one item on the menu, all one meat. I don't even eat beef. I gotta move. I gotta rotate. You talking about it's a Michelin star, so you charging an arm and a leg for some street taco?
They haven't made any changes yet.
I mean, I personally like, hey man, if a street taco, I mean, and I love the diversity, I love the inclusion, right? But I'm just saying, like, man, the taco, you better have elevated that taco somehow, some way, to make it Michelin star worthy. Because if you're saying it's just the basic street taco with the little double tortilla, with the little bit.
I mean,
greasy,
that's what it looks like.
It's a little bit greasy with a little bit of meat, a little bit cilantro.
Greasy in the streets. So.
You're not telling me. I mean, even though that's a delicacy, though, the salt. Yeah. You're not telling me that the street taco is Michelin star worthy though. Like, there's a lot more.
I mean, I need more information, right? Like there's info that's not covered in the articles, right? You just have to be there.
Facts.
But for me, it's just like it's my understanding that Michelin stars are given based on the experience, the ambiance, the atmosphere, the presentation. Like, it's more than just flavor. So if they're, but it's like, again, like, I'm on the side of, like, if they're opening up to just flavor, like, I'm next. So,
Fanny Boo, have a couple Michelins.
So it's like, it doesn't, I just think of so many people who have, like, gone into, the restaurant business or work in the food industry, and then they're like, my goal in my life goal is to get a Michelin star, and I can only get one if I follow this path and do this, and I have to have a high-end, 4-star, 5-star restaurant, it has to be in a certain area, it has to have a certain and there's a whole show, I don't know what the original station is, but it's on Hulu though. It's called The Bear. And it's based on a world-renowned chef who had a Michelin star. He worked at the high-end restaurant. He comes back to work his family-owned, his brother dies, he comes back, works his family-owned, like, just deli. And he turns it into a Michelin star restaurant. Like that's his goal is to from the ground up build it. And it's like, so it's like you see that it's like oh, show's canceled after this season. but you just see all the trials and tribulations that go into it, and it's like there's so many people all around the world who have put themselves through these same issues, these same challenges, like trying to attain that star. And it's like, man, all I needed was a little taco stand,
facts.
It's some of the hole in the wall places do have some of the best food, but now we're changing the entire, like, is there a different category? Like, okay, there's the high end stars, and there's the street food stars, and there's the catering company stars, or personal private chefs, right? Like you don't even have a spot, you're mobile, right? Like, so it I don't know, it's just kind of hard to level it's great that it's a possibility, but it's hard to put them on the same level. They're just not the same.
Yeah, because you just think, right, like that's like, oh man, like, oh, somebody come win a Grammy, right? They just dropped a little independent track, right? And then next thing you know, they dropped a little independent track, maybe on YouTube, maybe on SoundCloud, and they went. I mean, they winning Grammys off TikTok these days, so I can't knock nobody hustle though, man. I salute every day. I just want to know the standards. Or the prerequisites for the Michelin star. Have they shifted? Have they opened it up now so it's more about flavor? It doesn't matter about the item, the who, what, wins, and where's, right? And if it's political, if you just gotta pay the right fee, then let us know that too. Me?
And then also just on somewhat on that topic, right? How that stand they have a set menu with only one thing. I've actually noticed an uptick in restaurants that are offering a set menu. So there's a place in Dallas. It's like a steak and fries place, and all they have is you come in, you get you get a salad, you get a steak with the fries, and then you have an option of 2 different desserts, and that's it. There's nothing else on the menu. You pick how you want your steak prepared, but other than that, like you're coming in for a salad, steak and fries, and dessert, and that's it. And it's a set price, it's a set menu, and that's all they have. But they're packed. People are liking that, I guess.
That's no different than what In-N-Out and them did with the burger game.
But imagine that just even less. Like just there's no double, there's no hamburger or cheeseburger.
But there's nothing less than it. I mean, it's just a burger though.
It is.
What you're saying is like, oh, it's just how many ways can you spice up a burger before it's not a burger no more? It's still a burger. So it's just like you're saying, like, oh, they coming in one item. It's just a taco. You feel me? So you gotta go there.
And he said just it's the tortilla, the taco, or the meat.
And there's nothing wrong being a specialist, right? That's like if you go certain places, there are wings, you go for wings. You go for the gumbo spot, you go for the gumbo. So etc. So I understand that. I just want to know. You feel me? I just wanna.
Oh man.
If you change the.
All right.
Please just let us know. 'Cause we all just wanna know how we can flow and get a Michelin star. For the Fanny Boo, what item would you make?
If I had to just do like a set menu, just one item, I would probably do the 8 cheese mac. Like, so it's the